Hi everybody, this is Mrs. Lehman from Math with Mrs. Lehman, and what I wanted to show you today was how to get to Google Classroom, and I wanted to encourage anyone who is on my team, the C team, to make sure that your friends on the A and B team can get access to the Google Classroom that I've set up for all of 6th grade. I'm sharing the resources in all of my classes, but I'm also obviously sharing this to the larger group class. So right now we have 34 students that have been added to that. We obviously are missing quite a few. So if you could please reach out to any friends of yours that are on the A and B team and let them know the class code for getting into this. Now, just to clarify one thing, this is not for homework. This is not for your math teacher to grade a bunch of stuff. This is for you guys to have for free, absolutely free resources that hopefully will keep you occupied, give you some fun chances to revisit math you've already learned. You can stay up to date on the skills that you have. Maybe you'll even learn something new, but this is for entertainment. This is for retention of skills. This is not for grading purposes. It is not a requirement to do any of the things that I've posted, but again, just an opportunity for you to see what's available and some things that I, as a math teacher, have already checked out for you. So anyway, the class I'm talking about is grade 6 math resources. So if you go to this, I have a whole bunch of stuff. I've been working on this since last night. So far we have 34 students in the class. So again, make sure you go ahead and share that class code with others. So what I'm going to show you is what I've set up. So under classwork, we have 2 sections. The first section is school closure resources, and then you can't see it all, but the first one's math, and then the other one is other. So in the math section, it is a list and links to all of the math materials, math resources that I have compiled for you. So some of these I have access to because I have subscribed to their services. So examples of that would be Scholastic Math, Dynamath, and in the other section, Storyworks, which are excellent places for articles, for videos, and I know in Dynamath and Scholastic Math, there are a lot of really fun games that obviously are based on math. So those are something you definitely want to check out. If you go into the classroom, you'll get the code for how you can join my Scholastic class and get those resources for free, which are typically something that someone would have to pay for. So take advantage of that. Obviously, you know how to get to my YouTube channel if you're on my YouTube channel watching this. So Math with Mrs. Lehman, there's a link there. IXL is something that our district has subscribed to for all of the students. So if you are a student at the district I teach in, your login information typically is first name, last name at Indian. It doesn't say .org or .com or anything like that. So it's just first name, last name at Indian. There are a few exceptions to the password and some exceptions to the username as well, but mostly your password is your 580 number that you use for, like your lunch and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, check that out. Math Antics, if you scroll down a little bit, is a guy who makes a ton of math videos. So that's pretty cool. It's sometimes nice to see somebody explaining some things to you, some actual instruction and whatnot. So that's a good one. Math TV is pretty similar to that. It's just a huge compilation of math teachers teaching you math. So the National Library of Virtual Manipulatives, that's kind of a glitchy site. I mean, I'm not knocking it, but it required Java or something. I don't know. My computer was giving me some difficulty loading some of that stuff. So, I don't know. It probably depends on your technology at home that you have. Mine's kind of old and probably on its last leg anyway, so maybe you'll have better luck with that one. I haven't tried it on my phone though. Let me give that a go. Let's see. Oh, I didn't add the link. Well, note to self, I'll go in and add the link. Did I add the link to this guy? I did. Number Rock. So, yeah, there's lots of songs on there. I mean, totally hip. Totally. But anyway, those are some pretty cool math resources. One thing that I want to point out to you is this math workshops from Scholastic. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that one and click on this link, and then it will bring you to this site. Now, if you just go to scholastic.com, honestly, I had a very difficult time finding this myself because it was trying to filter me through like buying, you know, like books, like a book fair kind of setup. And I just wanted to get to these math workshops. But anyway, if you follow the link in Classroom, you'll go right where you need to go on this. So, so what you want to do is go over here where it says make a student ID, and then you're going to, you know, obviously pick student, and then Bright Cardiologist 47. In case you didn't know, a cardiologist is a heart doctor. So Bright, whoops, cardiologist, oops, gotta spell it right. Right, cardiologist 47, and log in. And then it will give you access to all these different things. So if you look at the top, they have the different topics, all 6th grade things: number system, geometry, statistics and probabilities, ratios, equations, expressions, and functions. So anyway, now this is something that you will not be graded on, obviously. It's just for practice. So let's go in here. So you could pick any of these, and right here it obviously shows the grade that you're looking at. So you're going to look for 6th grade, obviously, unless you want to give yourself a bit of a challenge, and you might as well go ahead to 7th grade. Now, at least in New York State, surface area is definitely a 6th grade skill. We would be teaching that to you within the next week or so if we were at school. So go ahead, check that out. I mean, again, no requirements there. These stats and probability questions are all post-test in New York State anyway, but, you know, something to look over. You can learn a thing or two. This is something from Module 1, ratios, expressions. Expressions is from Module 4, but equations, you know, again, Module 4, and functions. So it's all kind of interrelated here, but it depends on what you pick for a topic here. But if you were to go to ratios and unit rates, for example, and you click on that, what it's going to do is give you a little pre-quiz video, interactive activity, post-quiz, and results, as you can see right there. And you're going to go through to start, and then it will give you, like, what is a ratio? And let's see. A ratio is 2 numbers added together to find a total. No. A figure resulting from a transformation. No. A comparison of 2 quantities by division. So you know how we can write ratios as a fraction? That's what that's referring to. So a number greater than 0. I'm going to go with choice C and submit. It will tell me I'm correct and great job. Go to the next question. And then, you know, it's going to have, you know, things like that as you go. And it will tell you your results. The teacher will not see your results yet. I mean, this is something that they haven't set up for that. So you will get your results, and this is more about learning and reviewing. So it is not about grading. We are not grading you during this time frame that we're off from school. So again, very voluntary what you do on here, but I would recommend that you check some of these things out. So I'm going to get out of there, go back to Classroom, and show you some other things in the other section. So again, StoryWorks, if you click on that, it will give you the class code to log into. There are some things that I added that I thought may be fun for you when you are kind of sick of staring at a glowing screen. If you go to like Drawing Challenge, this will give you a list of 25 things to draw. So if you started today, where's day one? Day one, draw a picture of yourself. This could get interesting. Maybe at some point we could post what we what we do. I don't know. That might be a fun thing we could do. I'm not sure. I'm just imagining what some of these pictures would look like. Mostly the pictures I would draw. Yeah, anyway. And then virtual museum tours here at the bottom. That's pretty cool. If you check this out, this will take you to different museums around the world that you may or may not have a chance to visit sometime in your life. I know I probably won't go to a lot of these, maybe some eventually, but either way, why not check some of these out now? So you would click on it, and then it will take you to these different museums and whatnot. This is kind of glitching on my phone right now, but I'm sure every teacher in America has shared this link lately. So we may start finding the internet to be a tad glitchy. We'll see. But you can check out that, and Scholastic Learn at Home. So this is kind of neat too. A lot of these companies are being very generous with what they're providing for free for families and students, because obviously we are in a situation that we've never been in before. So it's great that I think that they're providing all of these things and kind of putting their own profits to the side for now. So anyway, you scroll down to grade 6+. And there's all kinds of stuff. And again, kind of, start with day 1, work your way through. It's going to be based on your grade level. Let's say, you maybe are a struggling learner. You could always go to grade 5 and do that stuff. It's whatever. Oh, there's a certain student of mine that may appreciate this. K-pop wave. Woo-woo. Let's check that out. I'm honestly not a fan, but I haven't really listened to it. But anyway, there you go. I could probably learn a thing or two from doing this, but oh, this is a math Scholastic thing. So then they've got mean median mode, which we would have learned. Well, we will learn when we're back, but all kinds of stuff in here. Oh, they do give you the worksheet. So anyway, you can look at some of these worksheets. I know some of you have seen a lot of these if you're in my class, different things. But now the question is, do they give you the answers? Don't know about that. How do I get out of here? Let me back. Okay, well, anyway, I'm just going to get out of that. Oh, and the last one I want to show you here is Oregon Trail. And I recommend that you do this on a computer because you need a keyboard to type in your commands. This is old school awesomeness right here, kids. This is a game where you're traveling out west, and you and your party, your family that you're taking with you, you're planning for your trip. So you're stopping to the store, you're getting things, you only have so much money, and then you encounter difficulties on the way. So you might lose your wagon wheel, or maybe somebody died of dysentery, and so you've got to kind of proceed based on the options you have in the game. So this is a really fun game that kind of requires a little bit of thought as far as the planning and management of money and what's what. But so that's fun. I highly recommend that. Show your parents too, because honestly, I'm guessing they've played that before, like when they were your age-ish. So, but anyway, check all this stuff out. Please continue to share that code with your other friends. And again, I'm not sure if I mentioned this at the beginning. This is not to grade you. This is only to provide you with free resources, to give you something to do, help you maintain and retain the skills that you've already learned in math. And thank you to everyone who's already shared the class code with their classmates on other teams. I very much appreciate it. I hope everyone's enjoying themselves. Take advantage of this time. There's a lot of stuff going on in the world, and this is a preventative measure. So in the meantime, while we kind of wait this out, please check out all these awesome resources. And have a great day, guys.